my God, the protest starts in half an hour and we still have to get there.
Jody, I wish you'd come.
You know you promised your mother you weren't going to protest, Elise.
I know, but I have to.
Oh, and one other thing, Megan. You must always walk on the outside of the crowd. That way, if trouble starts, you have a chance to get away from it.
Graham, you're awesome.
Oh, Mother, you would think this is a good idea. If she gets hurt, it'll be your fault. You filled her head with talks of your protests since she was a little girl.
Mom, I'm doing this because I want to. Anyway, I think Graham's right. You have to stand up for what you believe in. You know, I wish you'd both come with me. Graham?
I guess not this time, Megan.
Well, if you decide to come, I'll wait until 10 o'clock in front of North by Northwest.
Lauren?
You know I've always hated all this, but you did it anyway, and now you have my daughter doing it. Protest this, march for that. Why?
Because a long time ago, I decided it's important to let people know where I stand.
Wow, that's deep, Mother.
Maybe it was just the 60s. Or
Other
maybe...
college students protested in the 60s and then stopped when they grew up. Why couldn't you?
When your father was killed in the accident, I was left with a 9-month-old baby. I had no job, no money.
I know all that.
But you don't know how I felt. I agonized because I couldn't even buy formula for you. And my landlord gave me an eviction notice.
You must have had life insurance or savings.
We were young. We thought we had plenty of time. This wasn't supposed to happen to us.
You made it.
Not without help. I didn't know what to do. I was afraid I might lose you.
That wouldn't have happened.
That's exactly what happened to a lot of young women back then, Lauren. There weren't a lot of options for a single woman with a child, widowed or not. Then that first Social Security survivor's check came in the mail. That money saved us. It made it possible for us to live until I found a job, then helped support us when I went back to college.
I didn't know that. But it still doesn't explain.
Once I was on my feet, I realized that protesters were fighting to protect those very rights that had saved us, and fighting social injustices and for women's rights and civil rights, things that just made sense to me. I vowed then to always stand up for what I believe in and what I think is right, and that's what I've done. And I'm sorry if you don't get me. And it breaks my heart to know that you find me somehow lacking as your mother.
Mother, all I want...
You want me to say, I'm sorry for dragging you to protests? You want me to feel guilt for the times I missed making you dinner because I was protesting?
No, that's not what I want.
Yes, Lauren, you do. But that's not what you're going to get from me. Because the good news is you have raised an amazing daughter who's willing to join me in standing up for what she believes in. So I'm not going to stand around here any longer trying to help you figure out my life. I'm going to join Megan.
starting.
Woman standing in the rain on a cold October day. In her hand she held a sign, it said there must be a better way. By her side her child asked, why do you do the things you do? Once you know I did it for me, now I'm doing it for you. So you will know where I stand. You will know who I am. You will know where I stand if it all falls down. Gray were the stones of the courthouse steps, and gray was the autumn sky. Gray were the faces of the passing people looking down as they walked by. Black and white was the news that morning in a world about to die. Red as blood was the sign above, and the child again asked why. So you will know